Now I'd like to move ahead to the next area, which is how can a software help me create a better understanding of each child. Okay. So the first thing that we've done is we created a time machine for a child. Can you show the time machine, please? So this is the time machine. You can go back and forth in it. Can you just go back and forth a little bit? So anything that's happening in my child's life, if he was absent, if a teacher wrote something about the child wrote something about himself, the child drew something, everything's coming on one screen. I can go back and forth, I can see what he's doing. So for example, if I click on self-observation, so Akanksha wrote something about herself, she feels that this year she's picked up, so on. If I talk about an observation that a child made, that the teacher made, can we click on observation? Social do. Can you click on that? Yeah, thanks. So, Akanksha did something in the class. All of these informal bits and pieces of information which are creating an overall personality of Akanksha, which might not be reflected in her report card. Her report card might not do justice to the complete holistic personality of Akanksha, but these bits and pieces of information which are just lying here or there, I can go back and forth. She took a leave. If the report card was generated, I can click on the report card. Can you click on that? So I see the real report card as well at that point of time. Can you go down? Yeah. So all those kind of things. So this is a time machine, and I can go back and forth 2 years back, 3 years back, current, what was she doing 3 years back, what is she doing right now? You know, much better information. But this needs a little back and forth. So we also felt that we need to create an at-a-glance view. If I can just see one page about Akanksha and create a complete picture. So can we show the at-a-glance view? Yeah, so this is all information about Akanksha on one page. A photograph, recent photographs of whatever activity she participated in. I can see her graph of her percentile in attendance, how has she been doing across years. I can flip this graph. Can I flip this graph? I can see, how many books is she reading from the library, how many activities she's participating in across years, is it going up, is it coming down, deep insights about Akanksha. I can then go and actually see her attendance, how many leaves has she taken, for what reason, is she falling ill too often, and so on. I can go down, I can see all her report cards at one place. Let's keep moving ahead. I can see a fee record. Let's come here, let's go to dossier. All observations about Akanksha written by various teachers. What is she doing? Informal observations. Let's come down. What activities is she participating in? She was a moderator in annual day. She stood second in the long jump. Portfolio. So if she's drawing anything, if she's writing anything, if she's creating any movies, taking some photographs, all of these will come here. Library. What are the books that she's currently reading? How many books has she read? That gives a lot of insight about the child's personality. Health. Is she falling ill too often? What's her height and weight? So at a glance view, everything about the child on one page. So now when Akanksha's parents walk into my room and want to have a dialogue, I have something better to say than your child can do better. I can actually go down, I can talk about what kind of books is she reading in the library, I can talk about if she's taking too many leaves, I can talk about her discipline records, I can talk about her homework, if she's submitting it on time or not. I can have a much deeper conversation. The point is, parents would really love this kind of conversation. They would really appreciate that the school is putting in that effort, that the principal or the key stage leader or the class teacher has such deep knowledge about that child, which perhaps even the parent didn't even know. They will also be pleasantly surprised. So that is the entire concept of how real, raw data can power your understanding of each child. So every child becomes more than admission number 263. And for large school systems, it's a reality. Every child finally becomes a number. I was 91110 in my school. That's it. My principal didn't know anything more than 91110 about me.